Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So apparently, I'm having now to make this video because I posted about a blue wall of silence and how the blue wall of silence is, I guess, code for when you want to support the blue, you're actually supporting a blue wall of silence. Now, that is not to say that I promote violence against our police department or against any individual for that matter, and I want to be explicitly clear in that regard. And just to let you know that I have a brother that chose a career in law enforcement. I also have a son that chose a career in law enforcement. So there is no, or should be no, doubt that my support for our men and women in uniform is wavering in any regard, because it is not. My sincerest condolences go out to each and every officer who have lost their lives in the line of duty while they're protecting the citizens of this country of ours. It is heartfelt, and it should go without saying that everyone should support their police and their police department in their respective areas. However, that does not negate the fact that there is a blue wall of silence, a blue code, or a blue shield. And when you're saying you support the blue, that is what you're talking about, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there is no such thing as a blue life, okay? There are Asians, there are African Americans, there are Hispanics, there are Native Americans, there are Irish, Englishmen, Jewish people. There are all kind of people, but there are no blue people. There is blue lives does not exist. Blue codes do exist. The blue shield, that does exist. The blue wall of silence, it does exist. And what that does, it erodes and it overshadows our good officers out there that would ordinarily do the right thing, but because of the blue shield, because of the code of silence, because of the blue wall that's garnering so much support, their hands are tied and they can't say anything for fear of retaliation. So our good cops out there are being overshadowed by the bad. And since it has been documented and verified by the FBI that hate groups have increased by approximately 14% within the last 12 months. So if you can do the math, simply do the math at 14% every 12 months, imagine the direction of this country as it relates to hate. So that has to stop, and we need to dismantle excuse me, the blue code. That is not to say we do not support our police officers, our men and women in uniform that are sworn to protect us. It's just that they're being overshadowed by the blue code. So when you're saying you support the blue, you're not really saying that you support the life of an officer, because you could just say, I support the police department, I support the Dallas, the DPD, or I support whatever your facility, your area is. I support this police department, I support this. But when you're saying support the blue, you're supporting crime, violence, racism, errors, mistakes, misconduct, because that's what the code of silence is. That's what the blue wall of silence is. You don't have to take my word for it. I just think about it, okay? You don't have to take my word for it. You can Google it. It is it is well known in the United States of America. That is a form of the systemic racism that continues, and until it is addressed, you're going to keep getting more of the same. So no, I do not advocate violence against our police officers. Okay, I love them and I honor them, and my sincerest condolences go out to those families. But my sincerest condolences also goes out to the families of those who have been executed under the blue code. Okay, so no, I don't support that code at all. I will support any officer doing right, and we need to do something about those who want to keep their morals and their standards high, but are in fear of retaliation if they speak against it and do anything. Like that one officer that spoke out and was suspended for doing so, for telling the truth. A speaker of truth don't have many friends. So, but that's just what I choose. I choose to speak the truth. So if the truth is offensive to you, then the problem is with you.